Hey all, Hibber here. Today we are taking out the Albemarle and just going through the modifications here. First I have aiming systems, then I have steering gears, and then I have steering gears, and then I have the main battery mod 3 for primarily the reload. And of course remember to change your plane into a radar, obviously. So check out the maneuverability here, 2.7 rudder and 38.8 knots. So that's really good. Puts it fair and squarely into the agile area. And I'm using Tenant here with an agile build with Azure Lane Baltimore and Müller. So here we are on the map, and we've started on the left flank, which means that I will obviously just go straight for C like I usually do over here. And then when I get around the corner of the second island ahead of me, usually the enemies will pop up, and then I'll decide what I do. So here I'm just having a little bit of a worried moment because this destroyer here is not really playing the way I expect him to. I was hoping he would spot for me, but it looks like he's just abandoning this flank here. And I was expecting a terrible loss in this battle here now, because this kind of play here is really hard to recover from. I mean, I'm at a super disadvantage now over here on this flank here, because one, my destroyer is leaving, and two, my battleship is also leaving, I think. And obviously if I give up the flank and follow them, then we are absolutely certain this flank will fall to the enemy. So at least I'm gonna have to put up a little bit of a fight, a bit of resistance, so the other guys have a chance of taking A, and then later down the road perhaps come over here and help me at C if I can last that long. So we're facing a Hibber first of all, and he missed his salvo there because we have a very fast rudder on this ship here. So I'm going to continue moving in towards the cap. And it's getting actually capped now, so that means there's a destroyer around here somewhere. So as you can see, I've got the anti-aircraft build on this ship for this match here. So I'm gonna have to use my radar here, otherwise I would have liked to save it and use a sonar instead, because I knew this lightning was going to be within sonar range, but obviously I don't have my sonar, so I'm going to have to use a radar on this, which is a bit unfortunate, but I don't really have a choice. I need to know where that destroyer is hiding. So we're going to just angle towards this Hibber here, so we can get shots in at the lightning, and at the same time don't take too much damage from the Hibber while we are dealing with the destroyer here. And obviously he's going to fire torps, so that's why I'm kind of baiting him here, and then hoping that he'll be a little bit premature, which he was. So I can just hide a little bit here behind the island and only take one torp. And now we're just sitting here looking at each other, and I'm just waiting for my reload. And it looks like I'm going to need one more salvo to take this guy out. So I don't know why he's not trying to run away. I mean, my radar has run out, so he could at least try to make a run for it, but I guess he's given up more or less. So that's the lightning down, and I'm going to try to get away from this Hibber now, because I don't want to take more damage than I absolutely have to in this position here. So with that in mind, I'm going to reverse and see if I can't get in behind this island here and get in safety. And I did notice the Edinburgh moving in over on that flank, so I'm going to have to be a little careful. So the Hibber is retreating as well, but obviously I have an advantage here because I can retreat into the cap and actually still be useful. While he is not really going to be able to do anything out there. If I was him, I would have pushed in and challenged me for the cap, because up close and personal he probably would have been able to take me in Hibber, because he has more torps than I do. So I just have to make sure I don't get out of the cap here, and then I have to keep an eye on this Edinburgh here. So just firing some preemptive torps. I have no idea where he's going to be, so I'm just hoping that one of them will hit him, and then using HE at this guy here because he is going bow in, and of course Edinburgh has 30 mil bow, so there's no point even trying to fire AP at this guy here unless you can somehow shoot over the bow or something like that. So I'm really lucky I get him with one torp there. And the problem now is that to be able to remove him from the playing field, I have to reverse out and show my broadside. And obviously I'm not very keen on that. But I'm trying to time it to his reload here, because I know the hipper will just come barging in at one point, and I'm caught in a really bad situation here. So I only get one chance, and luckily I did it. And at the same time, the Fiji is coming around the corner here, so it's just non-stop action over here on this flank here. So I fudge the first salvo here. I don't even get a single citadel. And obviously the Fiji is quite an adversary up close. So I am just hoping for a citadel here, because I need to take him out fast. And I don't know what my destroyer is doing. He's like running around in a circle there, too far away to be useful, and he's torping me instead of the enemy. So here I just gotta be very careful with these torps here, and that's one of the good things about Albemarle. It's a really good torp avoiding ship. It's quite flexible at low speed, which is a good thing. So the Fiji is gone now, and I'm still hoping to be able to cap, but the hipper has now realized his mistake and he's moving in. So we'll have to deal with him now. And I am lucky in this position here that they don't decide to attack me all at once, because obviously then I would die. It would be 3 or 4 versus 1. So just get a cheeky defend there, and then I'm just going to get behind the island here and regroup, because I don't know what this hipper is going to do. But by looking over the island, I can see that he's actually turning, and he's going to do what I think he should have done earlier, which is challenge me up close. So I'm not going to let him have the advantage, so I'm going to take him on. Now obviously I play hipper myself, and I am conscious that this ship has torpedoes and that he probably launched them a long time ago. So I was expecting these torpedoes here. It wasn't total luck. But it would have been nice to have my sonar here, and I'm just gonna have to remember to take this plane off, because I only added it really to check how well a anti-aircraft build worked on Albemarle, and then I just forgot to take it off ever since. So I really have to remember that. I really need my sonar. So I only get one torp off that I have left, and I am just begging for it to hit, because I am at a clear disadvantage here when it comes to hit points. And I'm lucky enough, and again we use Albemarle's fantastic torp dodging here to just dodge those torps that was fired pretty much point blank. So now we're at 4 kills and a high caliber, and the cap is finally mine. It took me a while, but so we have a fantastic here, and just lining up a shot to see if we can't save our, well, our kind of useless blue destroyer here, but we are going to help him anyway, just because I'm such a good mate. So I just pick off an easy kill there, and that's the Kraken secured. And we have all 3 caps now, and there's just a destroyer left somewhere, and I have no idea where he is, because I haven't even left this flank at all during the whole game. So I'm gonna have to go out and have a peek around and see if I can suss out where he's hiding. Now nothing happens for a while, because I'm just sailing around trying to figure out where this guy is, so I'm just going to go a little bit fast over that part. So I'm having a really tough time figuring out where this destroyer is, because I'm not getting spotted no matter where I go, and I can't really ask my teammates if they are spotted, because they're not replying or anything like that. So I just have to sort of figure out where he is by just figuring out when I get spotted. And then the Scharnhorst got spotted and let me know, and that was wonderful, because then I know that he's somewhere over here. And then I got spotted myself, and that means that I'm quite sure that he's around here somewhere. So I'm just using my radar in case he's hiding point blank shooting torps at me, but that's not the case. He is nearly 9 kilometers away, and if I had hit him a little bit better with this salvo here, I would have gotten my Confederate, but unfortunately that was not to be. So we're just going to push him to the edge of the map, because we are at 900 points already, and the victory is secure. So right now I'm contemplating if I want to chase this destroyer down or not, because like I said, we are winning, and there's really no reason to do it. But then again, I'm thinking I don't want him to torp someone else, so I might as well just chase him for a little bit longer, and then make sure that he doesn't return and does something annoying in the last few minutes here. So obviously I don't have any radar left, so I'm just going to wing it here. He could be anywhere. I'm guessing he's somewhere in this direction here where I'm aiming. And that's why I'm just fooling him here with some quick maneuvers. So just waiting for the points to reach 1,000, and then they were. So that was Albemarle, guys, and it's still one of my absolute favorite Tech G cruisers. It is a great ship. It's difficult to play, yes, and but it's really rewarding. So Kraken, high caliber dreadnought, and nearly 4,000 XP here. So quite a good game. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.